figured that most of the black people that could relate to our music were handicapped and hard times hit them. And I mean, I was as bad as it gets with white people. I never had a mother. I had all kinds of tragedies in my life. And my first wife was killed in a car wreck that I was driving, and my dad was killed on a tractor that I bought him to make life easier for him. Those things, and I never could quite figure it out. But it's kind of like the story we were talking about Clarence Carter when we did Patches. Patches said to me, Clarence said to me, and he's blind and black and from Montgomery, Alabama, and he said to me, Jerry Greenberg with the Atlantic Records was the president at the time, and had just took the reins from Jerry Wexler, and he said to me, I've got this hit record that would be a #1 record on Clarence Carter. And I said, send it to me. He sent it to me, and I listened to it, and I said, you're right. It is a #1 record with Clarence Carter, if I can get him to cut it. So we went into the studio, and I played it Clarence, and he brought his people up and was there for a couple of days, and the session came time for the session. I played it for him, and he said, oh, I can never do that song. And I said, what in the world? What do you mean you can't do that song, Clarence? He said, it wouldn't be right for me to do that because it's degrading to my people. And I said, you mean, my papa was a great old man. I can see him with a shovel in his hand. Education he never had, but he did wonders when times got bad. A little money from the crops he made, barely paid the bills. Yeah, he paid, and so forth. And I said, you know, that happened to me. That's me. It's me and my father. And so he said, well, we'll try it, but I don't think it's going to happen. So we tried it, and of course, it became a #1 record, the first #1 record Clarence ever had.